Your 5 tips for IIT aspirants.
Actually, I will recommend all of the students who are preparing for IIT. They should concentrate not only on their textbook, but they should read some advanced textbook. But before that, they must be prepared to do smart work. Means they have to do hard work. Definitely, there is no doubt about it. But apart from the hard work, they should do smart work. Secondly, that they have to enhance their knowledge. Most of the students, they try to mug up the concepts and they try to apply it onto the problems they're getting. But in that way, that won't help them because they have to first of all enhance their basic knowledge of understanding of the subject, be it physics, be it chemistry, or be it mathematics. So first is that work hard, study in right direction, smart work, time management is very important because without time management, no student can complete their syllabus within time efficiently. And definitely, apart from textbook, they should read some other advanced level books. And always they have to practice. This is very important. So these are the 5 tips that I want to give to my students who are actually studying for IIT.
My next question is, under the constant pressure of becoming an engineer, do you think students are actually concentrating less on board exams and more on those entrance exams?
If you check my opinion, I don't think so because the root cause of the problem is that the students are not getting the proper guidance from their teachers who can clear their concepts as well as give them the moral boost so that the students can definitely take interest in study. Because here the course is huge, but one thing that students must give a lot of importance is the basic concept. And since they are not basic clear, that's why they are actually rushing towards multiple teachers. Like for physics, they are taking coaching from 2 or 3 teachers. For chemistry, they are taking coaching for 3 or 4 teachers. In this way, what they are losing that their own study time is getting reduced. So they cannot study on their own, and definitely this creates a problem in the long run because ultimately self-study is the one that will make them clear to these all competitive exams. So even if they are concentrating, actually they cannot concentrate on their board exam as well as they cannot concentrate on the entrance exam because of the time scarcity. So this time scarcity has to be removed. So I don't think that board exam is the root cause of the students for not cracking the entrance exam. The root cause is that their concepts are not getting clear. That's why they are, I should say, they are investing time too much in different institutes for different teachers, but still their concepts are not getting cleared. Again, they are going to somebody else. In this way, they are actually losing their self-study. So getting the right direction and getting the right teacher, and I think only the textbook and a good teacher and some advanced books. That's all. So if these things are there, it will not be a problem for the students to clear their board exam as well as exam.
Okay. My next question is, if you could share some success stories of your students.
Success stories, since I'm in this line for last 18 years, I have seen that there are certain very good students, like those students who don't need any kind of motivation. And there are certain students, they are good, but if some moral boost can be given to them, they will excel well. I generally concentrate on this second category of students who are actually lacking this motivation because there are certain students for them we don't have to do anything because they are definitely their talent is more, their morally or boosted automatically, their attitude is proper. Anyway, there can be several reasons. I'm not going into the details of it, but there are some other students who are actually getting strayed away from their actual focus. So from the past, I am concentrating on these kind of students who are actually lacking this kind of motivation and they are not finding interest to the study. So I can share a lot of students' success stories because I have seen that one student of mine, he has failed in class 11 to 12 board exam, but after that, once he came to me, then right now he is studying in NUS Singapore, National University of Singapore. There are certain many students who are actually they were not getting proper interest. That's why they were getting 40%, 50% of marks in physics. Mainly, I give teaching in physics, so I can tell you that physics story. So, and the students are very much scared about this subject physics because this needs concept as well as the mathematical background. So naturally, if the students cannot take interest in this subject, they cannot take them. So I can share a lot of things. And one thing I want to share with you that the students who are getting this kind of motivation, they are actually motivating my current students as well. That is very important. So I am in touch with all of my students and through their Facebook or whenever they are coming to my place, whenever they are coming to Kolkata, they are coming to my place. And whenever they get some students like this, they always try to motivate by telling their success story. And I think success is there for us the future. Once my students are motivating my current, my alumni students are motivating my current students.
Okay, that's really great to hear from you. So, like for example, if a student cracks IIT, so what advice would you actually give to him or her of actually how to handle the academic pressure at IIT?
Actually, the students who are who have already cracked in IIT, they are actually one way ahead of others because they are already used to different kinds of pressure. Because getting this IIT, the first thing is the work hard. So already they have worked hard and they have got this kind of habits in practice, but still there are something that they must look into once they get into IIT. Now they're going into the professional world, isn't it? So once they're going into the professional world, first thing they have to keep in mind that they have to be very open. Like so far they have done all the bookish studies. They have read different books. But once they are going to IIT, they have to take part in lot of workshops, lot of conferences, lot of seminars, lot of summits. So by that way, what they will get through this kind of hands-on workshop, they will get this hands-on experience. And once they get this hands-on experience, that will help them in their professional career. Because suppose after the passing from IIT, they will be going to some great corporate world where this kind of hands-on experience is very much needed. So apart from bookish study, what they have done in class 11 and 12, they have to be very much open towards this kind of coding competition, robotics, different kinds of workshops, different seminars, conferences. As they can, they have to participate in these kinds of events so that they will be professionally ready to go to any kind of corporate work.
Okay. My next question is, how do you actually help students who are weak in numbers?
See, actually, what I have seen is that students who are weak in number, mainly their confidence level is lacking. Confidence level is lacking because it can be for different reasons. So first of all, they definitely need some kind of motivation. Many of my students, they have joined in my coaching in class 12, but they have failed in class 11. But never I decline them from taking my institute just because I have seen. And I can tell you one story that one of my students, he was in class 12 and he was a 10 pointer in 10th exam. But after class 11, I think what has gone wrong with him, I don't know. But definitely he has lost his focus. Then he has lost his interest in study, and so definitely he could not pass in class 11 annual examination. So what I told them that I interact a lot with those kind of students because whenever they have to accept physics, they have to first accept me as their teacher. So if they cannot accept me as their teacher, then definitely that subject will be not much interesting to them. So to make the subject interesting, first of all, I talk with them a lot. Like maybe it's not related to study. I just talk them in different subject matters. Ultimately, when I find that these students they are getting interest in me, then I start teaching. So that is way I have, in this way I have become very much successful because I have seen, and those students now they are doing very well. But for the timing, they have lost their focus, they have lost their time, they have lost their career at that point of time they thought. But right now they are in right track, they are doing it very well. So first of all, since class 11, 12 syllabus is huge syllabus, so if these huge syllabus has to be tackled, this time management is very much important. And most of the cases, the students are provoked by some other thing. Actually, they don't feel interested in their studies. So, and this age is also very dangerous. I think you will agree with me. So, keeping all these things in mind, I always bear a very friend relationship with my students, especially the weak students, and then I create interest in that study. And I think as a teacher, if I can create interest in the study, my job is half done. And after that, I can start teaching. Then he or she will be in an acceptable mode. Otherwise, we cannot accept that the studies, whatever has been taught in the class.
Sure. So my last question is, according to you, how did myprivatetutor.com help you in your tutoring experience?
Yeah, I have seen your website, My Private Tutor. I have found that you have got a uh, good coverage throughout the world. That is very important. So my private tutor has taken this initiative, which is unique, I believe. This kind of thing, if you can do, you guys can continue, then that will definitely help many of the students. And I have found that you have got a very good student database and you have got a very good teacher database as well. So if these two things can be blended together, definitely my favorite tutor is one of the best that I'm right now finding in the country.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks a lot for this interview and thank you so much for your time.